Snake.
This is crack, rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff.
Hey, you see those two guys over there? I need you to kill them for me.
It's the most addictive kind of cocaine.
If you don't have any snow at your house, just use 20 pounds of coke.
And it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes.
Hit it, cocky!
So every time you use it, you risk dying. It isn't worth it.
You fucking asshole! I'm the guy who I'm the guy who take it easy. I'm not going to why did you kill me? Let me go! Fucking asshole! Get out of me! Let me go! Fucking moron! Let me go! Man, let me go! I'm fragile!
Look, everybody wants to be cool. But doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
I don't want to wake up. 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 Snow! Snow! Yellow snow!
Oh God, here it comes! Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot! Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Real fucking high on drugs.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem. We've got an interesting show for tonight. A lot of news coming out of the world of comics, our world of comics, and San Diego's coming up in a week. And man, it is go time right now in a major way. What's going on, fellas?
What is up?
I haven't seen Superman yet. Hood, I know you've seen it. John, Clutch, not yet?
Not yet.
You saw it?
I told everybody about crypto, bro. You should go on eBay and see how many of those Alex Ross books are flying, dude.
Let's take a look.
They could have had them for $1 when I told them to go buy them, dude.
What is that? That's Alex Ross crypto comic, right?
It's like six.
There it is. Superman 680.
Go to sold. Go to sold.
And then what's the first appearance again?
Oh god, it's like an old ass book.
$40.
I want to say
Adventure Comics, like something. 307 or
look at that 30, 50, 30,
50.
I have it. I just don't remember what it was.
See, all these people watch the movie and come out and start buying it. That's the way it looks.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that book was getting like what 80 to 100 at one time. So It's still low
Adventure
considering what it was
210.
before.
There it is right
I
there.
think the play is to have like that Alex Ross graded. That's the play.
This is the book, right? This is the book right here.
Oh,
1-0
yeah.
sold
Oh,
for
yeah. Uh-huh.
$14.50.
What's the grade on
$3,000.
that? 1450.
$3,000 on a 3.0.
Wow.
3,800 on a 4.5.
Damn.
Yeah, mine is like a 2025. Still raw.
Not a better time to sell that book than right now.
Well, Crypto's going to be coming out in the Supergirl movie.
Is he going to be in the Supergirl one?
Well,
okay.
He has to
thank
be.
spoiler alert.
Good. Good. I'm looking forward to it, man. I just before the show I bought my tickets. My dad called me and he goes, "Man, I don't think I'm going to be able to go." I go, "Bullshit. You're fucking going." And I just bought tickets right before the show. So we're going to go see it tomorrow morning at like 10 a.m. It's going to be badass. Chat, let us know if you've seen it. I hear good things.
Hell yeah.
So San Diego boys.
Bro, dude. But I'm like last night I'm like texting Hood like while he's like watching the trailers before the screening. I'm like, dude, can you do this and this? He's like, bro, I got
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Send
bro.
it to me.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
I had some books that need a little TLC, so we sent him his way. But then I also sent him a couple goodies in there too. So he can't get a package without getting some goodies.
Man.
Yeah.
Clutch
Cool.
always like sends
Well,
crazy books.
You got the best one of the best pressers in the game, and doing a quick surgery.
Hood also benefited too by the fact that I got a delivery today.
Yes.
I got a delivery from Vault Comics.
Mm-hmm. A
Can
lot
I
of
show you
boxes.
guys? Can I show you guys?
Of course you can.
A couple of boxes.
Anytime
I'll show you.
anytime Clutch is like, "Hey, can I show you something?" I'm like,
Hey, dude, I told him, I go, "You're not the devil, bro. You're freaking Santa Claus, dude." Because he had all these boxes and packages, bro.
All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna switch to the. Let me see if I can switch to the overhead camera. I'll show you guys real quick. Let's see. Well, fuck. Oh, there it is. Camera. All right, there we go. So this is the big rig. This is the one in 10, the Danny Warren Johnson. So that's cool. Then there's a 1 in 50.
"Ooh,
Danny Warren Johnson.
I like
right?
his black and whites."
Yeah, that's awesome. And then we got a little Pete Carroll.
Nice.
I gotta turn off some lights in here, but yeah, it's a Pete Carroll. It looks
That
great.
looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome. And then
Ooh. Ooh.
this is like a straight mirror foil, dude. It's different than the Skybound foils because when Skybound they have a flat matting put over it, like a matting coat, a matte coating, so it kind of like protects it or whatever. These are like the DC like super foily ones. So like I bought gloves so I can handle them and stuff. Here's that back cover too.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so those came in. So I tossed a couple of those Hoods away.
Very nice.
Speaking of that, I think we just might as well get into it. I mean, right off the bat, because it's the topic of the night.
Why,
We're-
what happened?
and we're lucky we're getting Clutch for another.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comfortable drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
Okay, so Ladies and gentlemen,
hold on. Brad Selden's in the chat. Do we still want to go on with this segment?
Shout out to Brad who said during the session today that 710 was the other day, so I should have been loyal to the oil today, because Brad is loyal to the oil. But I'm sorry, man. It's flour all day for me, and it was a great session today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. But here's the thing, you guys. This is a very interesting day for comic book drama, because this is right hot off the press. These Vault boxes big rig boxes from Vault, we're hearing that there could be a little issue about them. But I just want to say this. This is a very interesting situation, and we've seen, I think, a little bit of this situation recently. We don't know what the reason is for it yet. We've heard things here and there, but it sounds like there's a coalition issue on these big rig boxes. Now let's take a quick look back at what these things were. These originally came out. There was only supposed to be 1,000 of them, if I remember correctly, and they ended up allocating, or not allocating, they ended up even more the exact opposite. They ended up adding, was it 4,000 or 3,000 more to the print
they
run?
added 3,000 more. So they got in the FOC. Everyone, as retailers do, when something they know is going to be allocated, they order a crazy high number, and then like, all right, cool, like I'll order 100 hoping I get 10, And so they saw that number, then they were like, oh, frick it, like there's a huge demand. So they increased they sent out an email to retailers through Lunar, and they said, hey, what huge demand, we're going to increase the numbers. And so they upped it to like 4,000 total boxes. And then they added a bunch of other, like another variant cover. So you get like 11 books per box. And then I think they added a couple different, like, one of ones in there. So like they added a bunch of stuff to make it like, hey, it's not, we're just dumping more stuff. We're giving you extra cool stuff to kind of find, but apparently they still sold a massive amount. So
They did. Yeah. And for good reason. Like, let's be honest here. This is it seems like it could be a cool series. I know there's a lot of people giving shit about the Post Malone team up, but I think that's fucking cool. I think Post Malone is a cool cat.
Yep.
I think he's super talented, and he's always been in these hobbies and been a nerd and been into this shit. And so I'm going to give him a shot. He's always been super cool. I've never seen him getting into any trouble or anything, he seems like he's always, he bought that gold, or that one of one Lord of the Rings card. He's very big in the TCG world. I welcome it. Let's go. You know what I mean? And then it was supposed to be even super cooler because you got like all these cool artists doing these books. And, there's this big hit kind of pack thing going on that we're going to see a ton of. This is how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to comic book packs, whether they're blind bags or they're mystery packs. This is the world for a little bit. We'll see how it plays. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Who knows? So far, I think that for the most part, it's been a good thing. There are here and there a couple little outliers where you're kind of like, but I don't think that they get much traction just because, there's a sea of really good examples, right? We've seen that over the last couple months. This seemed like it was going to be one of those. And then when the extra books got added, they did this weird thing where they, and correct me if I'm wrong, but where the original like 1 in 10s are now 3 in 10s instead of 1 in 3s, right? And for reason being that they don't want, it kind of looks different than, that they're adding to the print run. There's, whatever, probably 3 in 25s. I don't know. Who knows? But
yeah, I mean, I pulled up the list here from Lunar, and so the way it's broken down now is so the mixed in variants that you can get in these boxes are the cover B, the main variant Maria Wolf. Then there's a 3 in 10 bronze variant, a 2 in 25 silver variant from Derek Robinson, a 1 in 500 gold variant from Peach Momoko, the 1 in 40,000 diamond variant Peach Momoko 1 of 1 diamond edition, the Jim Mafood 1 per box thank you variant. There's a 1 in 85 Maria Wolf black and white Lions edition. Then there's a 1 in 10,000 Peach Momoko Mud Flap edition and a 1 in 10,000 Peach Momoko Blood Flap edition. So, yeah, there's a lot of mixture in there.
So
I don't know if you can get any other sets. Mix and variants cover B, C. Yeah, it doesn't say like whether you get like regular stuff or not. So
that were they all always $14.99 MSRP clutch? Do you remember?
Well, it was the box. The box itself, it was an MSRP of
$120.
Yeah, so it was like one price for the whole box. Like, let me see if I can find my order here.
Post Malone's Big Rig variant bundle box, $120. They only have 3 left, supposedly.
Yeah, so the bundle box itself, like I think our cost was like $60.
Okay, so that makes sense.
I think the retail is like 100 or something like that, or 120 or something like that.
Yeah. So out the gate, this sounds great. Like I'm in on it. They add the extra 3,000. That's a big no. For the most part, I don't understand why you would do that. But you know, the want was there, and it sold a ton of them. So here's the thing: people start getting them delivered the last couple days. These boxes are very interesting because they kind of Clutch. Do you have one in front of you?
I do.
Can you show us what it looks like? Because I believe they kind of almost look like a Gemini mailer with a special. Yeah. Here we go.
So it's a big box.
Yeah.
This one's a little. It got chunked up, so that's why we're gonna crack these open. So security seal on the back, which is kind of cool. It's got a number.
And that's the interesting part, right? So the number is the interesting part, you guys. And let me talk about this and say why. So the interesting part about this is an image that I've received recently. And it seems like there's a coalition problem with these. And we're going to find out tonight. I've already had a couple of people in chat. Shout out to Billy from Economics and Comics, who said, I believe he said he opened 5 vault boxes and they're all the same. This is what we're hearing. And by all the same, here's what I mean. Every box we've heard of so far has 6 of the Maria Wolf variants in it, 3 of the Chris Howell variants in it, 1 of the Jim Mafood variants in it, and 1 hit. And it could be one of those bigger ratio books. Now, these 6 boxes are all in the same security number area to match the, say, print run on the book. So if there's a Peach Momoko 1 in 500 print run of there's how many thousand of these sold? 440,000 of these sold. And there's a 1 in 500. You got 80 something, 90 something Peach Momoko variants.
4,000 boxes, right? So
okay. So you got 90 something Peach Momoko variants. They're all going to be within 90 of those numbers you see on the security seals in theory. And he got all Peach Momoko variants. Now
and his numbers are all within 20, right?
Yeah.
He's got 466 is the last number, and then 448 is the lowest. So that's within 20 numbers. Now mine are close because this one's the last is 74539, so that's pretty close.
Shout out to Paney, one of our UK brothers. He sent 5 Beyond Wednesday memberships to you guys to be gifted. So dude, congratulations to everybody that's been gifted memberships. We've got a bunch of new members only content that we've started doing. So thank you for that, Paney. Appreciate you, brother.
It'd be cool too if Billy is still listening or whatever. Like find your serial numbers. Let's see I'd love to see what your numbers were, because the ones I have here, 4 of them are close, and then one's a couple thousand different off.
That's interesting.
So one might be a higher. So I have I guess low numbers or mid numbers, and then one high number one. So I wonder if like these 4 will be close, and then this other one could be different. So I'm totally down to open these up tonight if you guys want to do them on stream.
Well, I say let's give it a shot, man. And while you're opening, we'll kind of chat about it. So we're gonna see if this plays out. This was a cool idea, and I understand. I understand. Even I think the biggest problem now lies in the fact that, like, if a eBay seller or whatnot seller, a live seller or a retailer was gonna,
all right. So there's a hit already on top. So this is the one in A85 Maria Wolf. I'm pretty sure this is the Maria Wolf.
Yep, that is the Maria Wolf.
Black and white.
That's sick.
Yeah. So we got, is that the Mahfoud? Yeah.
Yep.
That's like a cover A that. Yeah.
Chris Howell.
Okay.
Nice.
And then
Maria Wolf.
The Wolves. Okay.
Okay, so
that's
theory,
one box.
In theory, if Clutch is part on the run of numbers, he should get more than one of a certain number, or the exact, he should get multiple of the same one. Depending on where he is.
I think you're gonna get the wolves and stuff in the same ratio. Oh, so I got another.
There we go.
Another wolf. Okay. So
now that's a 1 in 80, that black and white?
It's a 1 in 85, I think.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. So okay, so we get the wolf, same collation.
Yep.
Right. So you guys can see that there's the same blah blah blah. I don't need to go through them all. Because I guess so the hit's gonna be on the top of the box. So that makes this a little bit easier.
Wow, this is very interesting right here. This is what you guys. Thank you for everybody that hangs out with us beyond Wednesdays. The type of stuff we bring you.
We got another wolf.
So we're seeing the similar here, you guys. We're seeing what's
3 in a row in the same, because like I said, that same batch was all in the same, like, very similar number sequence. They were all within, 50 numbers of each other.
This is interesting. Look at that.
We got another wolf.
Are they all the same books behind the hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all the same behind the hit. So you're going to get the 1 per box of food. You get the 3 and 10s of these guys, and then the 5 wolf regulars. All right, so that's 4 of the 5 boxes are the cut myself. The exact same content. So now this is the one that had the different number here. This is the one. Those ones were in. They were in the range of the 4 or 5 in the last 4, so the 4,500, and I think the other ones were in the 44s. I think.
Okay.
So, let's see what's in this. So this is the 8,700, 8,733.
Yeah, look at that.
So which one is that?
That's your new hit. That's the Derek Robertson.
This is the Derek Robertson one. Okay, so this is the Derek Robertson. So that's a 2 and 25. Okay.
And then there's the Mahfoud. Should be Chris Howell.
3 of those.
Maria Wolf.
6 of those.
Wow. Either Vault messed up or the printer messed up or Lunar messed up. One of the 3.
So I have a theory kind of based on what we talked about. And let me take a picture of this so I can send it to my dude.
Hey, Brian, what's the original retail of those before they went to the secondary market?
120
these are,
on MSRP, 60 to retailers, comic shops, stuff like that. 60 on the other one. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that.
I'm texting with my buddy Tim over at Vault. I was like, hey man, just want to
and the reason why I say that is because this right here shows are similar. Like, so congratulations to the people that got some really good hits. I think Clutch did fairly well because
500 Momoko. Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, and Clutch, you did well because listen, Maria Wolf is going to be in San Diego.
Yeah,
she's very accessible. So like, here's the thing to me. One, it really sucks that this happened in general. Two, if you're a retailer, why would you not, you wouldn't sell these as mystery boxes. You'd sell them as, you would break them open. What's the reason of the mystery box? There's no reason to have the mystery box. They should have been all different. That way, if somebody wanted to buy the whole mystery box, they could. Now, every retailer is going to open these mystery boxes and just put them on their shelves. What a waste. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because I think, we've talked about this too, kind of similar times and how both at the same time in two parts, right? I think we could look at the Battle Beast blind bags as being a situation, right? Because there were some issues with how those things kind of went out. But those seem to be mixed up pretty well, right? They seem to have a really good collation and all that stuff. And then you got the thing with the monsters, where those were the ones with the cards, where it seemed like the stuff that went from Lunar, they basically like grabbed one box and sent you whatever 50 copies you grabbed, and they sent you that straight across. I guess Diamond seemed to like have mixed up a little bit more. So this could be a situation where, like, depending on if the printer has experience in doing this type of stuff, right? So if they've never, let's say the printer's never really done, like, how do you collate and mix stuff? And when you ship it out, is it mixed up, or is it all just like as you batch print it, like all this stuff goes in one box, this goes in one box, and then it all gets shipped off. And then your hope is that whoever gets it at the distributor side is going to mix the bundles and mix the product up and go from there. Like, it could be a situation where they just didn't, they shipped it that way. Like, so every master case that they got of these things that went to Lunar, if they're all the wolves, they're all in one box. If they're all the foils are in this box, and then they just go and pick them up and go. So
the person is going to get, or the entity that's going to get the blame is the entity that put them in the boxes, in my opinion. Or it could have been Vault, because Vault could have said, "Hey, this is how we want to do it." If Vault said that, that's a mistake.
I can't think it's there. My guess, and just having been on the publisher side, it's never the situation where like, hey, I want all this to be this way.
Yeah,
I think it just goes from. I think it's a situation like we talked about, is like, this whole situation is not a normal comic thing, right? Doing ratio packs and mixing things up, like, we're not used to this. Like, if you can go to Topps or Panini, like any card company, they've been doing this for decades. They know how to collate, how to mix all that stuff up. I think it's a newer thing for us on the comic side, and I would assume whoever's printing the comics across the board isn't aware of how this stuff goes. So
totally,
that's what I'm, from having worked on the inside for a little bit.
It's a new thing. It's a new thing. Like, this isn't something. One, you have a new distribution agent, right? For the most part, they haven't been doing it for a ton of time. Two, it's a new idea for the most part. This blind bag thing or blind box thing is very new. This is kind of a bummer. I really hope they're going to learn from it. Hopefully other publishers and printers learn from this. Every printer, every publisher out here, I think, and tell me if I'm wrong, you guys. If you guys think I'm wrong, please, in the comments, in the live chat, let me know if you think I'm wrong. But I think for the most part, this is something that we don't want. We want them to be mixed up. So yes, if a retailer or a LCS or an online seller decides to sell it as a box, then the box is not going to be all the same stuff. And if they open it, who cares? Then whatever. But they can still sell the box, as kind of being a pack of cards, so to say. So, anyways, it was a good idea. And here's the other thing. Listen, there is again, Clutch, you're kind of instrumental in this, my brother. The blind bag, big rig blind bag is going to happen through, I believe, eBay and whatnot.
I think that's I think Hell Destroyer and those guys are doing one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And I think those ones, like, they're hand collating those, and
exactly.
So they're doing that themselves, right? And so, like, when I did the Battle Beast packs, like, you have control to, like, I can make the mix. I can say these are going to be, your rare tier, your lower tier, your mid tier, and just kind of do all the mixed stuff and have a little more control myself.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this? I mean, this is probably the first you guys are hearing about it, Hood, Yee, John?
Well, I told you, I saw the guy on Whatnot who apparently opened up several boxes, and he seemed to get the 1 in 500 Momokos, the silver foil. I guess if you get that kind of a hit multiple times, that's a win, but I would probably be a little upset if I bought multiple boxes and just continuously got the same thing over and over again. The whole point of buying multiple boxes is hoping to get a variety, and maybe, especially if you're a collector,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, I mean, but speaking about like when you said like, you're sitting there by hand and like making the mix up right in the mystery packs. I mean, that's kind of like what they do for the high end stuff too in cards. Like, so like your National Treasures, the Flawless boxes, like those are all like, there's a certain group of people in Panini that sit there in the office and seal all of those cases up. So it's, so you don't see like, four logo mans coming out of one box, right?
Totally.
But
I agree with you.
I think the key with this has got to be variety. Like the way Clutch did it, obviously he's got the uniqueness of actually doing it from a personal collection, I think, or just getting a lot of original artists, to get involved. But when you see like what the Whatnot packs, and they're giving you like 3 books in a pack, you kind of know what you're going to get with that, because they have a very short list of things you're going to get.
Yeah.
Just a variety of the same 3 books maybe. But
those are great too. Like they do a good job of mixing. If hey, these 3 books are the 3 hits or the 3 slots, and then each slot has different ratios. Like they do a good job, because I think Jack, is pretty involved in that stuff, and he knows the thing. And whoever they're doing to do all the assembly is doing that mix for them. So that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Because it would have been a bummer if somebody cracked open like a bunch of Whatnot packs and somehow got like 3 sketches all in one, or signed books or gold foils. You didn't really see that. You saw a good mixture of, hits throughout. I'm wondering about isn't there like a Batman blind bag now that just dropped? Or on pre-orders?
Yes.
Well, are you talking about the Panini one that's for Absolute Batman?
No, this is DC. No.
No, DC has I saw it on Midtown.
There's one for Batman 1 that FOC's, I think, this week. And that's theirs. And then Yee was talking about this one, which is the German Absolute Batman from Panini.
Oh, hold on. Keep that up for a second here. I'm going to show everybody that.
Let me put it on the other screen.
Okay, yeah.
That Panini should be interesting.
Yeah, this is very interesting because one, you have the Panini one, which I really like. I like how Panini does their blind bags, but and you can show this. This is beautiful, gorgeous. What is supposed to be in these, Clutch?
So there are, and Yee, let me know if I'm correct, right? There's, oh shit, my microphone just dropped. There is 50 different covers, and each cover is limited and numbered to 150.
Nice.
Is it 150 or 200? I can't remember.
I think it's 150.
But it's supposed to be like numbered on the back, like kind of like what German Panini books have done before in the past. And then for people that are worried about that, they don't count against that in grading anymore.
You guys want to crack one open?
Yeah. Let's open
it.
I love Panini books.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
And they really know how to make those foils and the spot foils and the gloss and regular paper on the covers. They really know how to do a good job with those.
If you're gonna ask Bryan and me if you should open a pack, the answer is always yes.
Right.
There we go. That was a little unsuccessful at first, but who knows?
Yeah. So I don't see the numbering on here.
By the way, you guys, for those of you guys are wondering,
there it is. Hand numbered on the back. By the way.
Yeah. The
so hand
Germany, is it Germany or France or?
Yeah, it's Germany.
Okay. That's very
Does
cool.
anyone know which cover that is? I don't know which one that is.
I don't know which one that is.
Is it more than
now.
one? Is it more than one issue? Because it looks kind of
Oh yeah,
big.
I think this is probably issues 1 and 2 usually. Is what
Yeah,
they
it
do.
looks like more
There's
than one
or at
issue.
least 3 issues in here.
Yeah, it's probably 3.
So it's kind of like a trade, right?
Yeah,
Prestige at least.
They do. Yeah, this is 1, 2, and 3. So that's what the kind of cool thing about a lot of the foreign stuff is, like, even though it's like it's a a single issue, it's a prestige format, but there's 3 issues in this book, so you get all issues 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
Well, here is
kinda
the one that's on FOC for DC. Yeah, it will cost $4.99 for the main cover, $5.99 for the cardstock variants. There will also be a wraparound variant by Art Germ with an MSRP of $24.99. So I guess, is that for this? Oh, here we go. The blind bag edition with a foil version of each or one of the other covers at random for $9.99. So you'll get Batman number 4, 163 has been delayed to October, but the new Batman Volume 5 by Matt Fraction, which is replacing it, is still scheduled for the 9th of September and now will include a blind as a bat bagged edition with a foil version of one of the other covers at random. This is $9.99 MSRP, you guys, and here's the other covers. I don't know, man. That's a pretty big MSRP.
Are there odds of getting like signed books or original art like some of the other packs?
It just sounds like it's like any of those covers, but foil.
There's the back, it looks like. Or maybe that's a foil cover and a retailer. I don't know. It's very interesting.
I like the idea in some of these other packs where you can get like a signature or maybe a little remark or something or original art.
But are you excited about San Diego to buy like 20 different packs that the different retailers are selling?
Hey,
or
man.
have y'all talked about that?
Yeah, there's going to be a ton of them. There's going to be an absolute ton of them.
Well, I mean, like Boom is doing a pretty big one for like Something That's Killing the Children, where it's they have 100 limited packs or 100 limit covers. I didn't understand the wording from that, but it's like $300 a bag, and you get 3 comics in there. And then they have a cheaper version where there's limited to 700, and it's $75 a bag or something like that.
Yeah. What up, James?
So I mean, to me that sounds too expensive to buy a blind bag for covers that like you're not even showing or giving a hint of. I don't know, but I mean, I might buy one just because I'm a fan, but at the same time, like,
yeah, there's also like I think there's Berserker packs, there's Godzilla packs. I think there's also a Superman pack.
The Godzilla one, that's Art Adams, right?
Yeah, it's Art Adams, and then there's the stuff that Arch Rival did because they had the Todd McFarlane pack, and then the Dragon Ball Z packs. So
and monsters.
I know KR.
Is there monster packs at the show?
There will be.
No, they're coming out in October first.
Oh, those are the Halloween ones.
Yeah, but this
trick or treat packs.
But John, everything he just listed is like literally at San Diego. Like I know KRS is doing a blind pack too. Like, and then
I'm telling you, it's a new
Whatnot-
thing. We're going to be going through months of this, and if it's done well, here's my prediction. If it's done well, it will continue for a long time. It will be set, and retailers they'll do retail versions, they'll do hobby versions. I think this is a smart thing, but if it's not done well, so this is a big warning to everybody putting together blind bags. Make it worth us wanting to take a shot on it. Make it worth it. Figure out ways. There's ways to do it. Don't half-ass it. Make it fun. There's ways to do this. We know multiple people that have done it. Clutch has done it. He's done a really good job at it. Spears is going to do a really good job at it. Skybound has done a really good job at it. Hopefully DC does a good job at it with their blind bag. I don't know. We'll see. It would be nice if there's signed versions in there, if there's sketch versions in there.
Bro,
if there's...
Can you imagine if Campbell was doing one?
Bro.
Like, because you don't get cheated with his shit, bro.
He
You know
should
what I mean?
with his 25th anniversary variants.
He's done mystery boxes for how long?
Yeah,
out of his store.
I buy those.
I mean, like, to be honest, like, is that anything different than a blind bag? Just
Yeah,
other
I
than
want
the
it in
check-
a bag, Aaron, so I can
I
open it
mean-
up like a pack.
But you're opening it up like a case of cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but like
you get more comics
like
out
a
of
pack,
a box than a pack.
Alex Ross does it. He has like a for members only type of thing. But you don't hear anybody talk about it because it's, first of all, it's expensive as fuck, and then I think you have to be like a member of his website or something to get it.
See, that's a different class of collectors.
Mhm.
You know, we don't hang out with those people.
Some of us do, Yee.
I'm just messing around. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not rich like you.
I mean, bro, trust me, not rich at all, boss. But I mean, I'm rich in friendship because San Diego Comic Con is going to be a big group.
So I want to, before we move on to our next story, I just want to I want to confirm that it seems like
these are the
this
golds.
person, that sent me this information and this image. These are confirmed, the 1 in 500s. This one person got 6 1 in 500s.
And then whoever John saw on Whatnot had their run. So yeah, I mean, the sucky thing is, like, now you got to be kind of careful about cracking these open because
the guy that got all these God damn it, I got all the good ones. Fuck. Stupid.
No, but I mean,
take a
it's like one of
picture
those
and
things
share
where-
it.
Yeah, where now
What?
like if a store has them on sale, I'd assume that they've opened up one to see where they were in the run and then just kind of figure it out from there.
I do want to say something real quick. I do want to preface this by, I know this seller. I've known him for a long time. He's way above board. So for everybody out there, way above board. Just so you know, I'm sure it'll come out at some point. I'm just not going to be the one to, he's not doing anything wrong. And he's way above board. I'll say that.
How do you know that's not a her? No, I'm just kidding. Did you just assume their gender?
I think that hairy ass hand is a
is a big hit.
So
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
So we need to sashay fronte to the next drama segment. Nathan Zerdy put out a post it's been almost a week. I think it was like a Monday night on his Facebook. Now, listen, I also want to preface this by saying Nathan Zerdy is a class act. I had a great time with him on the show. I know multiple people that are great friends that have worked with him that say he is a class act. And he is an artist. He loves original art. He loves what he does. If you guys have seen the interview we did with him on our Wednesday night show, this guy loves what he does. So I want to preface that by saying this. He's a good dude. And I think that a lot of that, you guys will agree, shows in his character. He put out a post that says, quote, "Those famed books, not touching those in a million years, nor get near them. If I find out you're a retailer that carries them, I'm out." And this is a very interesting topic. We have what he's referencing in that post are the fame books put out by TitleWave Productions, a publisher that we've had, Darren Davis, the publisher at TitleWave Productions, on the channel. He was on the industry show early on. He's known for breaking out in the last couple of years with his Taylor Swift variants. And we had a really good show with him. We had a really good conversation with him. He seems like a long-time comic industry vet. He's been in the industry for many years. He worked originally with Image and Avatar doing 10th, I think the 10th Muse. Is it 10th Muse or the 10th? I can't remember exactly. But he gave a lot of great creators or artists their shot at the comics. Scotty Young was early in Scotty Young's career. He worked for Avatar and Darren on Atlas. Same with Mark Brooks, many other creators. seems like a really good guy. And at the time when we had him on, we were talking about the Taylor Swift project, and it had been a thing talked about, behind the scenes, that this is kind of shady a little bit. What if Taylor Swift says, hey, I don't like this, I'm going to sue? So we reached out to Darren. At the time, he was working with Comics Elite, Sean Hudachku. They came on, and it was a great conversation. And Darren seemed like a good dude, like I say. He, at the time, I felt like he knew about the IP issues that are out there with the type of books that he does. And, he didn't want to walk that line. He wanted to kind of stay away from that line, maybe come up with his own IP, that type of stuff. And it sounded great. It sounded like he had reached out, or he had talks with, or that he knew Taylor Swift knew about the book. He didn't want to get crazy with, the IP infringement line, which a lot of people, a lot of retailers, a lot of creators, a lot of publishers walk. I'm not here to tell somebody how to deal with their business. That's not my gig, and I don't want it to come off that way. But there's a lot of retailers who are now taking part in the retailer exclusive program over at TitleWave. And to be honest, it really feels like they've gotten closer to that line. We have seen a couple books, in my opinion, that were a little off over the last couple months. And, examples being the Charlie Cox biography book, which I'm cool with if it's, just about Charlie Cox. But the second you start putting John Bernthal Punisher covers on it, I question that. And then we've seen over the past couple of months, also maybe a couple of years, I don't know, more people will be looking, a ton of covers which are pure theft, whether it's taking art or images from other artists and other products and using them on covers, or it's AI confirmed. Well, I don't know if you can say necessarily confirmed, but AI looking stuff. Very questionable. I started hearing, I'm not going to say I started hearing, little birdies saying that artists are starting to get the hint from Marvel and DC that this is unacceptable, that Marvel and DC know kind of what's going on, and for reasons they don't want to talk about it. They don't, they know that Darren over at TitleWave knows, the law of this stuff. I'm pretty sure he's a lawyer, if I remember correctly. And they're not going to tell retailers to stop doing this, because retailers are going to do what they want to do. It's their business. And the customer always decides. If the customer wants it, then the retailer most of the time are going to sell it to that customer. Some of the artists, though, are starting to come out and say no. Nathan Zerdy being one of them, some of the artists that responded in this post. Now, I want to say this also because Nathan Zerdy also, I believe, took down this post. I can't find this post anymore. I don't think that's because Nathan is necessarily not against it anymore. I still believe he is. I just don't think he wants to rock the boat, and I understand that. I'm sure he probably got quite a few calls from people saying kind of,
hey man, back off.
Yeah. Or whatever reason it is. Well, the problem is that we started to get, we're starting to hear other rumblings. And what I mean by that is, for one, I've said in the past that I've heard rumblings that there's multiple artists who have basically taken the hints and understand what the bigger publishers are saying. I've heard also from multiple people that have seen people walk over to TitleWave's table during cons and have conversations. This is something that's very interesting, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on. And I want to make it also crystal clear. I'm not telling other businesses how to spend their money. We have a lot of retailers that come on this channel and that are part of this channel. I would never tell you how to spend your money. But I find it very interesting the way that it feels like it's going right now, where the big publishers, Marvel, DC, maybe Image, I don't know about Image, are starting to say, hey, we see this, we see what's going on, and it's pretty blatant. And it makes me wonder if retailers are going to stop doing work with TitleWave. And I got 3 retailers on this program, and I want to know what you guys think. Clutch, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I understand the TitleWave books and the fact that they're like biographies and that's all cool, but like, I'm not going to go, it's not where I want to do my stuff, right? Like, if I don't want to do a Charlie Cox, a John Cena or whatever. Like, it's just not what I'm trying to do with my brand. But I understand people who want to, and they want to do cool stuff. They want to do, variant covers based on that stuff. Like, all right, cool, but just not what I'm going to do. I don't dig that part of like doing the like the Charlie Cox, and you've got John Bernthal on like a John Bernthal photo cover of a Charlie Cox, book. It just doesn't make sense, But at the end of the day, too. And I've always kind of said this about the variant situation is like, we're in a situation where people are just basically buying prints with pages, right? You're just going to the show, you're buying I like that art, that's a cool print. It happens to have, 22 pages behind it. People don't care, if you're just the casual dude,
Yeah. Yeah. James, what do you think?
I have a lot that I think about this. I'm very opinionated on this. I think it's lazy and it's horrible and it's disgusting and it's creepy. So if you're a retailer and you want to do a Marvel book, do a damn Marvel book. Like, it ain't that difficult. The likeness of a lot of these guys and their characters have been licensed to Marvel or to DC to be used on comics. As a retailer, when you do a variant, you're asking permission from Marvel, from DC, from Image to use their IP and have another artist do something for you within that IP realm. That's part of the deal. And when you're not doing that, it makes me wonder, like, who you are as a retailer, to like, because it's a shortcut, right? It's nothing more than a shortcut. You want to do a Daredevil book, but you only want to do a 200 print run. And you want to be able to do foils limited to 10, and you want to do all this other stuff. Like that's just not how the game's played. And if you're going to do stuff that way, I mean, I don't know. To me, it puts a bad taste in my mouth. I was with Zerdy on that. I posted a pretty interesting comment in there. And I stand by it. I was working on doing a cover with an artist that just put out a cover for a Fame book. And I stand behind what Zerdy said. I instantly hit the artist up and I said, hey, I'm having second thoughts about doing this variant with you. So I'm on the same boat. I think for right now, I'm kind of feeling the same vibe he's feeling. Luckily, most of the retailers that do the TitleWave books aren't people I'd want to work with anyways. So I don't, like, teaming up with them isn't that big of a deal, but because probably was never going to happen. But I don't know. I've never got it. I think using somebody's likeness without their permission, or without them getting something financially, if they've licensed their image, then they understand that people are going to use it and they're going to get financially benefited from that use. But like the thought of using somebody's likeness without them gaining from it or without their knowledge, to me, is just really creepy. Like really, really creepy. And there's a long history of, there's a great artist that I worked with in the past, and due to him using unlicensed images, he'll never work for Marvel or DC. He's been told that flat out by Marvel and DC during portfolio reviews. He was told he will not. So he just releases art books now, and he does whatever he wants on them, and early on he was like, hey, do you want me to do these and you can sell them? And I said, that's not me. And so he teamed up with another guy, and that's who he does them with, but like, I don't know. That's just my stance on it. I think it's lazy. And if you're going to be a retailer, you have to understand the rules. And part of the rules are you pay for the right to use a character. You pay for the right to use somebody's likeness. And when you're not doing that, it's just, I think it speaks volumes to your character as a retailer.
John, you're on a kind of different, trajectory in this, or from a different view on this. You do a lot of con sales, and you set up at a lot of cons and sell a lot of back issues and stuff. Do you see anything through these, throughout your setups? Do people talk about these? Do you see a lot of people asking about these type of books? Do you see them in back issue bins?
Well, no, I never see them in back issue bins. I don't think there's enough of them to put in back issue bins. But the other thing is, I've never sold any. I have bought one particular one before because I was at a show where the guy who plays Kingpin was doing a signing, and the book was, it looked well done. I had rather him sign that than a photo, but I don't know. It's not something I want to see, the hobby turn into, because obviously it has nothing to do really with comic books. It's just a glorified 8x10 photo that an artist, put foil on it and is getting it, like I said, if you're lucky enough to meet the actual actor. But I mean, to see the look on the guy's face though when he was signing the book, because he clearly didn't know they existed. So he I forget the guy's name who plays the Kingpin. He's staring at the book for a moment, and he might have been asking somebody, what's the book, or where can he get one from? So I mean, like, if you're gonna do that, at least comp the guy, that you're, give the guy like 50 copies or 20 copies, something. He didn't even know he existed.
You bring up a great point, John, because like you said, like in the situation, like you're at a con, there's an actor there you like. You're like, oh shoot, I found something to go get him signed, right? That's not an 8x10 or whatever, or print and whatever, because we like comics. And that's kind of definitely where all this stuff is focused. Because like, when we were all at C2E2, you saw all the fame books there, and then they basically figure who's going to go to what Reed Pop show or what Fan Expo show. Look at the roster of celebrities who are going to be there. Then they're like, cool, like I'm going to do one for Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd at Fan Expo Dallas, and then I'm going to see Harrison Ford at this show, so we'll produce another one there. Like, everyone's planning this thing out based on convention stuff, and that's
right.
Kind of a part of a larger conversation about that was a little separate this, but the fact that like people who are going to shows are looking for they're looking for things that are you can get autographed by a celebrity, and then B, the publishers aren't producing stuff that has this type of thing, right? Hood always talks about that the Black Widow covers, and like that's the only place you can get the their images, and it's like, if Marvel was like, hey, we know that there's going to be a run of shows, let's produce some of these photo variants, make them as kind of like a larger open orderable thing so stores can actually have them in stock for shows. I mean, that would kind of solve a lot of these issues, because people could just go to them without having to do the fame books or whatever. But
I just don't understand. Would it also take the celebrity or whoever to say like, oh, I don't want to sign that because of whatever reason, right? Could they themselves say it's against my contract or whatever to sign this, and just like deny people?
I don't think they know what to do, Yi. I think if somebody realizes that you're there, you paid to see them, and you waited online for 2 hours, and then they slide this book in front of them after you already paid, whatever it is, $150 for a meet and greet. How do you tell the guy, well, I refuse to sign this? I'm thinking that's where some of the thought process is. But see,
go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, this was the only one that I ever owned or bought. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I like the actor a lot. I love all his work. And when I saw this was an option, I didn't feel like getting another photo framed, and so I was just like, fuck it, I'll get it done. And then I knew the guy who was selling it to. He's not a bad dude. It's I like him a lot, and so I again, I don't know who to fault for this. Like, I know there's a bunch of people who don't want to back it. I agree with James too. I think if it's lazy in a sense, because there are plenty of photo covers with Marvel and DC from all the characters they've done in movies. You could just, why don't you just turn one of those into a foil and do that, one of 200 at a show, and let the guy sign those,
Well, they all have talent agents. All you've
Right.
got to do is you reach out to WME, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the talent agent for most of the Marvel actors.
Right.
You reach out to them and you say, hey, I want to do a licensing deal. This person's going to be at 4 conventions I'm going to be at this year. It's the same. There's at some conventions, there's people that sell photos and prints and 11x17s of these actors to get signed. And they do it that way. They reach out to WME, say, I want to print 500 of these. WME comes back and says, okay, we need $5 per item as your licensing fee. And they get the go ahead. Like, I just don't understand. Like, if TitleWave wanted to do this right, there is a avenue for doing it right. And them not choosing to do it right is what I have an issue with.
Can I ask you
it's not
something?
them doing it, because some of the, like that one you showed, it's amazing. The Punisher one is amazing. The image is amazing.
Yeah.
Why not just pay the licensing right? And on top of that, I mean, when you do stuff like that and you pay the licensing fee and stuff like that, that's the type of thing that opens the avenue to talk to John Bernthal and say, hey, we just put your likeness on 500 copies of your autobiography. Can we sit down and do a signing? You know, it's short-sighted on every single level. It's just, it's bad business. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I don't get it. Because there's a proper way to do it. And it's easy. It's an email. It's an email and a check. Like, that's all they care about. They just want their clients to get paid, and they want to be in the know. And you protect yourself from lawsuits, and you potentially open yourself up for partnerships.
I want to talk about something about that, because here's a perfect example of that. Now, I don't know if it's how it's done with this exact book, but there is a famed Michael J. Fox book. I believe Trinity Comics did a play on the Almanac, right? Now, listen, I'm not saying I think this is a great idea, because I don't like the fact that they had used the same image as an original variant, which is very much sought after in the secondary market and for collectors. I think it takes away from that. I wish it would have been something different, but I will give them credit for this. They work specifically with Michael J. Fox's foundation on this book. Now, I hope that other, I'm not calling out any other people, but I hope that other people at the same, it's going through their foundation for this. I know Trinity Comics did say that they were even putting the Michael J. Fox Foundation logo on the back, so shout out to them for doing that. If that's the play, is this the type of thing you're talking about, James?
Yeah, 100%. Because on top of them doing it the right way, they're making sure money goes somewhere where it'd benefit. But on top of that, it sounded for me like they're getting some of these signed by him, and some of the other actors that are involved in the movie. I mean, that's what I mean by opening that avenue. Matt over at Trinity was able to put together this thing and make it and do it the right way. And like everything about it worked out to where, if anything, it's selling probably way better than it would have for him.
Now, the interesting thing that I find right now is, again, I'm going to go back to this idea that I understand. I'm not going to tell you retailers how to run your own business, and I understand at the same time, it is tough out there for everybody. I don't care what industry you're in; it is tough out there, and people need to pay bills. So. But there is a thing out there where there are retailers that say they will continue to work with these. Now, some I find very interesting, because some of them are they're staying away from the big like Marvel and DC projects. They don't want to even get anywhere near that. But what if there's like these horror projects or these video game projects that you always wanted to do something with as a retailer or, an artist, and you say, okay, I'm willing to be part of that. What are your guys' feelings on that? I feel like that also, I'm not necessarily, I'm 100% with that, but it feels a little bit easier down that road. And I think there's ways to do that without, looking like you're stealing IP, or without stealing IP, right? You can pay an artist, or if you're an artist yourself, to do an original piece of art, and you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I have a quick question real quick. So on that Michael J. Fox cover, why does it say Ramen J. Fox?
I don't know, man. None of us can read it, man.
Yeah, yeah. So that's funny, man.
Ramen J. Fox.
Here's the thing. Now, this is the big reason why I bring all this up.
Yeah.
San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner. And you guys know me. I'm going to ask questions. I'm inquisitive about this stuff. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you need to do with your money and what you like to spend money on or how you like to run your business. But I want to know. I want your opinion. I want to, because that's what I do. I like to give people the opportunity to say why they like this, why they don't like this. I want to know across the board how the industry is playing out. I'm going to be asking everybody that I run into, like, what are your thoughts on this? Because I think it's something that's important enough when we start seeing artists and industry vets and retailers make comments about this, because this isn't, listen, Zerdy's not the only one out there. There are multiple entities out there that are making these type of comments in front, out in the open, behind the scenes. It's being talked about. It's been talked about for a while, and San Diego is going to be the place where we hear if it's going to be a big issue down the road. So, all right, to end off Drama Alert on a funny topic. So, when my brother was going through his cancer craziness, and he had to have some major surgeries. He had to have, so he, in a 12-month period, he went through 52 weeks of chemo. He went through 3 femur breaks. And how do you go through 3 femur breaks? Well, you get a cadaver bone. First of all, they break your first bone and remove it. Then they give you a cadaver bone, and it grows in. And then one day you sit down and it breaks because you sit down wrong. And then that happens again. And finally, they just put in a regular bone. So it was 3 femur breaks in a 12-month period, plus all those chemotherapies. It was crazy. When they would have put him through surgery to fix his femurs, he would come out of the surgery and be in so much pain that he would just freak out. And so they would put him under using ketamine. Now, if you guys don't know what ketamine is started out as a cat tranquilizer. It turned into a party drug in the 90s. And when you take it, it's a dissociative drug, and it puts you in what's called a K-hole. And my brother would freak out because he knew he was going to be put in these, and it would cause him to freak out. He wouldn't know what he was doing. And the K-hole, basically what happens is you can't move. You're in a K-hole. You're disassociative. This is hilarious. I saw this on Instagram. This guy says, coming back from breakfast to find the cleaner of the hotel had found a bag of ketamine. Silly guy thought it was cocaine and found him in a K-hole in the room. So he found a bag of drugs, thought it was cocaine, snorted it.
Oh my God.
Oh. The guy, like, it's completely disassociative. He knows what's going on, but he can't move.
So you're like, you're aware, you see all this stuff, your body's just like not connected. What?
Yeah. You can't usually talk. Like,
oh my God, dude. Come. That shot there, man. That guy's in a different fucking time zone. Man.
Hey, Holmes, I can't move.
Holy smokes, dude.
That's great.
Now, this is funny, but let's say, what would have happened if this was fentanyl? Goodbye. Listen, you guys, don't be that stupid. That being said, thank you for hanging out with us for Drama Alert. You know how we do it around here. Our boy Diamond Dave leads us out.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, Don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
That's what I'm talking about, Ran. I love me some Diamond Dave.
To be a rock star in the 80s, right? Like, just, dude, you could be down the list of dudes, and I'm sure at some point, dude, like, you're just still just having the greatest fucking time.
Yeah, opening up for Quiet Riot.
Oh my
I
god!
think who did, man, back in the day, I saw it was Bon Jovi, Rat, and I want to say Quiet Riot, all on the same shit, dude. If that's the case, man, those guys, like, you saw nothing but chicks just like clamor all over them, dude. Like,
dude,
that must have been a scene back in the 80s, dude.
But also, man, you'd have to be way thinner than I am, and I don't think I could ever get to that point. So
No.
I'll dream about it.
Hey, Hood, have you seen the new J. Scott Campbell Savage Land Rogue?
Did he just post it?
Yeah, yesterday, right?
Okay, so he did a bunch of concept drawings for Savage Land Rogue, okay? And he's like, so he put out a post basically saying, hey, I did all these. I might as well put them out. And look at one of the ones. I'll show you a couple he's putting out. Look at this one.
Oh.
Bro. Look at this one.
Bro, go. Wow. Holy shit. Damn it, dude. Wow.
This is a wraparound, man.
See, one thing I like about Campbell, like, he puts like the animals, and look at those little, what are those little dinosaurs, dude? And he makes them look cool.
Yes, he does. I agree, bro. He has that one.
I don't care if it's a little bunny or a rat. I mean, he'll make them look cool too.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy, dude. And then, of course, he's going to use one of them, which is perfect for the 25th anniversary stuff he's doing.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
great
he's
for
not
that
using
one.
that one?
That's coming out. Yeah, this is coming out.
Okay. Oh. Mama. Keep going. Keep going.
All three of them.
Jeez.
And today at 9 a.m. Pacific, so they're probably sold out.
That's awesome.
What the fuck? I missed that.
You
I
missed it.
always miss this shit, dude.
Yeah, you're too busy working.
Yeah.
Which is
Dude,
going to end.
I've been I took today off just to press books.
Thank you.
Yeah, just about done, bro. I got you.
Thanks, brother.
There's still some available, so you can go pick some up there. Hood. Look at this. We interrupt our regularly scheduled program to announce a pre-SDCC drop. Our artist exclusive of Rogue, the Savage Land number 5, first several encore covers to my run of 5 covers for the comic store editions. I sketched out over 35 concepts for Savage Land Rogue. Too many to leave incomplete, so here's the first one of those. Look at how beautiful this is.
Dude, look at the dinosaurs, bro.
I love like the sketchbook feel to it. Like it feels like it's painted on in a sketchbook, like with the edges and stuff.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Marilyn for having to go through every copy of these books.
Look at that.
She's
dude.
awesome from what I hear, dude. She is like
She's great.
amazing.
She's great. We talked last week, and she's like, Sean, I have to screen like 20,000 books this week, and I was like, oh my god, that's insane.
That is one of the most beautiful covers I have ever
Hey, what
seen.
you doing?
I would frame that. I would buy that.
Yeah.
Pull out the guts and frame it. I'd do what Nate does.
Definitely a print,
Yes.
but
why
I can
isn't
print on
this
like a
print?
parchment paper type thing. That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
bro. Oh. That would look so cool.
Mama.
Yeah. So, and here's the crazy thing. guess who's not going to be at San Diego? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No J. Scott
'Cause he
Campbell at
heard
San
Hood was
Diego this
coming.
year.
He got tipped off.
Yeah.
They're like, sir, you have a stalker coming to the convention. We need you to not show up.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Red Hood Joe.
Dude, bro, I probably would have passed out if I saw him. Campbell!
Oh my god!
Getting a fight in line. Hey, I was first.
Oh man.
So it's kind of a bummer, but there's still some available. So, damn, that looks good.
That's great.
Yeah, that's some of the good stuff. Speaking of that, okay, so San Diego's coming up. Unfortunately, there are a couple of you on screen right now that are not going. We're gonna miss you guys this year, so we're gonna have to get you guys there next year for sure. And but Hood is getting ready to have his mind blown. He's gonna have a blast. He's gonna make sure.
Dude, I'm already
He's
tired.
gonna
I
look
haven't even gotten there yet, dude.
Hood's gonna look like that guy on ketamine in that.
I was just about to say that. Damn it.
Me meeting Campbell, dude.
Yeah, Hood. That's the thing though, bro. Like, I haven't missed the San Diego since they reopened after COVID, and every year, the 3 to 2 weeks before San Diego are just you're so busy. No matter how much you prepare or think you prepare, you're busy, and that's even if you're just going to hang out or whatever. I started doing sales on Whatnot and eBay Live a couple of weeks before every San Diego to pay for my trip. I've got I did a sale on Thursday night. I've got another sale Sunday night. I've got another sale Monday night, another sale Thursday night, another sale Saturday night. So I'm super busy. I know Clutch has a sale on Monday night. James has a sale. He had a sale tonight. Do you have a sale tonight? How'd it go?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I bailed. I should have because I have to book my hotel room for New York, and fuck God, it's like $500 a night to stay there.
Yeah. So you know, everybody's doing sales to get ready, and then listen. Clutch is a man on a mission this year. Clutch, got us a table at the con. We have a ton of great variants that we're gonna have available. For everybody that's going, the Suspiria, Baroness, and Scarlet are going to be available at the show. There's a very small amount, so they're probably going to sell out early. I hope they sell out early. I'm sorry to everybody that doesn't get them, but they're cool books, and that's not the only one. There's multiple cool books that are going to be like that. It's going to be fun to talk about the books that are the books of the con and that everybody's talking about. We're all going to have live sales for the most part that are going to be there throughout the sale. Clutch, you have some really cool ones planned, right?
I do. Yeah. Booth 1101.
That is the booth number. Yeah, 110.
We have a banner. Let's see.
How cool is that?
Do you have the banner with you right there?
Oh,
you're going to make them unroll it for a fourth time. Yeah. So for those of you guys that don't know, Clutch surprised us on Wednesday, and he showed us the banner. And you guys, there's like a 6-foot banner that's gonna have all of our names and logos on it at the con. It's gonna be cool. The very first Beyond Wednesdays, the very first Beyond Wednesdays con moment is gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con. Like, that's nuts for me and everybody here. So I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody that's going to be out there. That's one of the cool things. Most of us are going to be out there. Hood and Stein are only going to be there for Thursday through Saturday, but the rest of us should be out there for most of the time. Make sure you say hello to us. I'm going to get these guys, everybody that's out there, I'm going to get to sign the grommets, the first Beyond Wednesdays. We're going to offer some of those available on the live sales. There's a couple people I promised I would get one too, so those will be available. It's going to be nuts, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'll put mama on it. Mama.
Yeah, man. So
I was talking to Matt. So Matt DeVoe from Cover Price. I talked to Matt and John yesterday, who we had to call. We're going to be doing a charity auction for comics for kids during the weekend. We're still trying to schedule it, but we'll do one of those. They basically go and get. I mean, it's awesome for this charity event. They go to the show because they know everyone, all the dealers, all that stuff, and guys who do variants. They go to every one of them and buy their variants or get variants from them for free, and then bring them to the show and do an auction, and it's all for charity. So it's rad. So they're going to have everything you were trying to get. They should have there.
That's a big deal.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
A shout out to Robert Nunez.
Sorry.
Shout out to Robert Nunez. He just dropped a $2 super chat. He says, thanks for all the info tonight. Fucking love you guys. Love you too, brother. Appreciate you.
Oh man. Thanks, dude. That's awesome. But back to the Matt thing. He said, if you count all like the individual versions of a TitleWave fame book or whatever, he said there's over 1,000 different variants at the show.
Jesus.
Already.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
smokes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm not surprised though, to be honest. How many was there? There was like almost 800 at Dallas.
Was there really?
Yeah. So
well, how many of them are good? Are we allowed to like put them all up and say like no, yes, and then we'll just cut through like to help people who don't know what to buy?
So
seriously,
I'm going to tell you guys.
Don't buy that. Don't buy that.
This is how I do San Diego now, and I'm different. Everybody's different, but I'll look at the list. If there's anything on there that I really like, I'll try to get it depending on what it's going to be. I'm just at the point where I'm not going to stand. I don't want to stand in a line for 2 hours at a con when I could be experiencing so many other cool things in San Diego. If that makes sense. Like I think that as a retailer, maybe that's something that people should understand or think about. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks wasting that much amount of time standing in line. That doesn't mean like I'm going to go cut in line. I'm not that type of person. I'm just not going to stand in line for a long time either anymore because one, I'm too old and my back hurts standing in line. I've got sciatica. It fucking sucks. But also I don't want to waste those hours when I could be walking around the con or even better at my age, walking around San Diego's gas lamp district and seeing all the amazing cool stuff, But I will search out certain booths. I'm always hitting, Alex Pardee. I'm always hitting Bryan Polito. For now on, I'm always hitting KRS. I'm going to be helping Clutch with the booth that he has, which is going to be crazy. It's a little bit different for me, but I don't know, Hood, it's going to be very interesting to watch Hood kind of see it all for the first time. And it feels like this year could be kind of like that first year back from COVID, where it felt more about comic books than anything else, because unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how it goes, the big movie industry is not really taking part as much this year. No Hall H from Marvel. Kind of interesting. All right.
It is a 5-day show. So, I mean, you can kind of spend a half a day kind of hitting some of the artists you like and then 4 more days walking around.
Well, that's a great point. Let's talk about that for a second, because you do have that preview night, which is such an important part of the show. I think everybody that's kind of been to preview night the first night realizes that that's your first shot at a lot of those books. And that's an important night. Some people they don't go to it anymore, or they've never been to it. And I understand sometimes you can't go. That's understandable. But that has become a very important night. So how does it work with retailers, Clutch? What is the setup days? How does setup work as a retailer?
So for the most part, larger companies, like when I was at Skybound, we would start our setup basically on Monday, right? Because if you've got let's say you got a big booth and you got all the, you need Freeman guys to help set up or whatever. So you've got like trusses and all this shit. So we would start our cruise. I mean, I'd move in on Sunday because you can make an allowance to get an early move in. So that way your crew can start working first thing Monday morning. then you put your whole booth up, and it takes you a day and a half to, sometimes even on Wednesday, they're finishing up in that morning. And then Tuesday, for the most part, is when like retailers, like, Hive, James knows, like Tuesday's the day you can start doing it's the material handling assistance program. So basically you go to like a parking lot, you sit in a queue, then they send you get a ticket, they send you to the front of the thing, and then they have pallets where you take all the shit out of your car, load at the pallet, and then they'll drop that at your booth, and you go park your car and you come back later on and do your unloading stuff. So and that's usually Tuesday and Wednesday. I think Wednesday mornings, James, when like the artist alley guys can set up, like they don't set up on Tuesday, set up on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it's Wednesday for Artist Alley. And it's like final setup. If you need to get in as a retailer and finalize stuff, they'll let you in on Wednesday too. But
so, and then in Wednesday, I mean, you're in there. I mean, I've had years where I'm setting up until 5 o'clock, like right before they open, like we're heat sealing boxes or we're getting shipments in, like stuff goes late. So for the most part, you try to get done as fast as you can. And this year I have to be done quicker because I just got recruited to help out with a pretty big signing at the show.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's a big deal.
So Robert Kirkman's doing a panel at the at San Diego. I think it's on like Friday or Saturday, and he's signing a bunch of things to give away at the panel. So if you guys are, I think they said it in their press release, so I'm not like giving out any information new, but like Robert Kirkman's doing a massive panel where he's going to talk about all of his new stuff, and then he's giving away some signed stuff. So to everyone who goes to the panel. So if you're at San Diego, guys, like,
we're gonna have to go to that panel, bro.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also shout out to Hell Destroyer, aka Steel Cartel, who is in the chat right now. He's going to actually be joining us on Wednesday to talk about what he's got going on for the con, which we kind of already talked about a little bit. He's doing a special non-vault blind box, but a blind bag that he's put together for Big Rig, which is really interesting. And then he also has an event that he does at San Diego every year that we're going to be talking about, which is a lot of fun. So shout out to him. The other thing, Bad Idea. We're going to be doing the Bad Idea event. There's a chance that we're going to hit the Cold Slither concert. I did buy tickets. I'm going to try to get there. So that is on Thursday, I believe. I can't remember. It might be Wednesday. There's a couple of retailer events that I really want to go to. But for the most part, I'm really looking forward just to seeing everybody that, everybody that's part of the crew. I love whenever we get to see each other at a con. I love seeing all the, community and all my friends, and it's just a lot of fun. And this year it's going to be Tuesday through Sunday, which is going to be nuts. And it's going to be the first time I'm going to be doing any live sales. I'm probably not going to be doing what Clutch does and Big Leg. I know Big Leg also has a crazy event. But I'm probably just going to do like a half hour to an hour Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, where whatever books that are big at the con that I can pick up and whatever signed stuff I can get, I'll sell that night. So for everybody watching, I'll try to dual stream everything the best I can, but all of our sales that we have, I'll be dropping links and information to on the community posts on the YouTube page, so you guys don't miss anything. And then we'll be jumping in and out throughout the con, as much as we can. And I'm hoping to film as much content at the con as possible, more than ever. We'll see how that plays out. But live wise, we're going to try and jump in and out. But for the most part, that week you're not going to have your regular shows because almost all of us are going to be at the con, including Stein. So no Hot 10 that week, probably no industry show, no Wednesday night, no Saturday night. But
you could just go live from Friday night. Here's the top 10 right here.
Yeah.
Just that book. That
Here's
book.
the top 10 books I picked up today, guys. Here's this
Yeah,
one.
there you
Here's
go.
this one.
Maybe that's gonna be
Actually, a
it.
great idea. That would be really fun if we could squeeze in some time and just like hop on and shoot a little quick one.
It was funny because I was talking to somebody today and we were chatting about how San Diego is, and you know, we've all back in the day, I would do whatever I could to get to San Diego, which meant staying in some really weird places or just crashing on friends' couches and stuff like that. And I learned very quickly that I'm going to spend most of my money on where I stay usually, just because it's worth it. You know, it really is. It's a big deal. And here's the other crazy thing that I've realized talking to somebody. There's a lot of retailers now and live sellers that they just go to sell because it's so profitable for them. They don't go out at night. They don't, they go out and they say to themselves, I'd be better off making money right now. And they can make a lot of money, you know? James, you know that. Clutch, you know that. It's pretty crazy.
Do you have any idea how much more money I make at cons now that I don't drink?
Yeah. Yes.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's
So many
substantial.
hours to go and sell books, man. It's crazy.
Exactly. Go straight back to the hotel after a good dinner and sell for 3 hours. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a big part of it. It's a real big part of it. And this will be the first year that I kind of take part of it because I'm doing my best to raise money to pay for this trip every year. That's my plan. And I think for the most part, all of us are great examples of, you know, yeah, we want to sell stuff to pay for these trips and, you know, this is our business, but we're also giving you really great content and product for a decent price. You know, we're not trying to, we're trying to sell stuff. We're not collectors anymore, if so to say. You know, I don't want to sit there and put something up and fair market value, you know, is this, and I'm going to be over fair market value. We're seeing a lot of that's not working anymore. And you guys could just go to a comic book store, spend your time there. So it's advantageous for all of us that do it right. And there's a lot of money in this industry these days. It'll be interesting to see if most of that money or more of that money is in the retailer's hands than it is the movie world's hands at the con this year. So,
You know what's weird is like we've been doing this. Like I've been on with Bryan since he started Beyond Wednesdays, and like to see how this thing has, you know, gotten it as pretty big as it has, and Clutch being a part of it, you know, bringing his insight and knowledge inside that world. Like when you come out with a variant, like something cool for the show, like you want something like that people would like, man. Like the drop of the GI Joe covers is just beyond. Like I still can't wrap my head around it. How good those books are, man. And I'm just like, okay, I'm like along for the ride. I'm like, I guess, like how does this shit happen? Because typically, like when people are and a lot of it is your experience, but like you got to catch a hot artist at the right time, and you got to like, you know, have a con at the, like everything's got to be like in the right place at the right time. And it's just
dude, that alchemy that like James knows, like that's the hardest thing to do, man. Like we can find an artist that we absolutely love. You're like, man, this kind of stuff is so great. I'm gonna work with them. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna pay him to do artwork for a cover. I'm gonna go and get 1,000 print run book or a 500 print run book. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna invest $3,000, right? $4,000, get this book done. And then end of the day, you sold 12. And you're like, all right, like I love this art. I think it's so great. I put my money into it and then just like didn't click with anybody. And I think with like the Suspiria one, like, I mean, just everything aligned right. Like the fact that like Bryan and you guys had been, into her for so early, had her on the show before, and then she's just at the same time that she's like rising, we pulled this thing together with her and she was like so about it. And then, we lucked out and then here's a San Diego drop time. And so, yeah, man, I think it's great. And I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to make some people mad at some point, but I love for a fact that this thing is so limited. We only did one version. We did one foils. It's just foil 250. There's comps and stuff out there. So you'll see Suspiria's got her APs, but like this is a very limited release. And these are going to be tough books to find. And it's not because we're trying to do something. We just wanted to make, this is a true exclusive. And like for it to be on Wednesdays, like one of the first two is like a big thing to me.
Yeah,
dude, you picked the right artist too.
Yeah,
she's really amazing.
Originally, it was just going to be the Baroness, and then I think Clutch said, "Well, shoot, if you're going to do Baroness, let's get another one." And
if you do one, do two.
And she nailed the Scarlet, dude. Like, just.
I'm a Baroness guy, but that Scarlet Witch is. I mean, Scarlet. That Scarlet is so fucking good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And like they've got different. I'm gonna say this, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the Baroness looks a lot like Suspiria.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it's got a little bit of her like her kind of like glamour, to it, which I think is awesome. And then like I'm still trying to figure out like the Scarlet, she looks like a 70s actress type thing.
50s,
it's so cool.
60s
like,
era,
vibe.
Pin-up style. Listen, I love how Suspiria does eyelashes. You know what I mean?
That would have been funny if when she was on do you have any glasses? Can you go put some glasses on real quick? Mama!
Yeah, she's great. So
Anybody, you guys know who won who bought the original art for those, or no?
No,
not yet.
No, it's not JC or me.
Yeah,
right.
Talking about that.
Because I logged on, that shit was gone like 2 seconds. Like,
wow. I tried. Like the Baroness was first, and then the Scarlet was second. Because the Scarlet was still in. I was like on checkout with Apple Pay, and it was gone.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's gonna be doing big things over the next couple of years, which is gonna be amazing. And listen, Pete Carroll is another one of those guys that I think is gonna absolutely blow up. Here's the other interesting thing. A lot of the artists that we've kind of fallen in love with, they have it's really their own style.
Mm-hmm.
From Maria Wolf, Mark Spears, Flops Comics, Suspiria, Sveta, Pete, like all the artists that we've really fallen in love with, they have their own style that is so evident, which I love. I love that.
Bro, the Daniel Warren Johnson, and I've been bugging Clutch about it. Like, there's something about that Berserker book that is just fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, dude. As soon as I get that in, it's supposed to be here. I think probably by Friday. It's going to be like the last book to come in, besides the one that I'm getting at the show. So it's
like
the one that I'm the most nervous about.
Like, he's been around for a little bit, but dude, you can see like him getting better. Like the work. Like he had done that Wolverine with that was so unique and so different. Like I shared a picture with Clutch on a She-Hulk that he had done a variant. Like this dude is gonna be something big, dude. Like his stuff, like that book is gonna be I just have that feeling.
I think it's perfect for sketches and autos too.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a perfect little sketch area and perfect auto area here and even up here. So, is DWJ
Like, if I-
going to be in
if
San
you-
Diego?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be there. Yeah.
See,
yeah.
the perfect
He's
color,
on the list.
I would have like a white marker for him to sign his auto, or maybe do a remark, because the little trade is in white, and it would pair really well and just pop.
Did you
Yeah.
guys I got to talk about a couple other things that I saw over the week. Did you guys get a chance to see Jay Gonzo's variant that he did for the Shredder book? Did you guys see this? Look at this thing,
Whoa.
dude. Hold on here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
did
look at
like
that, man. That's killer.
I wish Yi was here with the cherry blossoms and
That is killer, man.
That's sick.
yeah. Another amazing artist. He's supposed to be in San Diego hanging out. I don't know if he'll have a booth, but he said he's definitely going to be hanging out. So looking forward to seeing him and hopefully Joe Benitez as well. But
Oh wow, yeah.
yeah. Really, really awesome. I think there's a black and white. Is there a black and white as well? Hold on here. Look at this. This is the original art for it.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of original art, I wonder if Nate's watching, Nate, he's going to be hitting this guy up for this one too, because did you guys happen to see Nate's pickup this week?
No.
Oh my God. I wish he was here. He's out of town. He's in North Carolina.
Yes.
Oh yeah, saw that.
Saw this one. Yeah, that's right today.
So Nate's a big fan of Ghost Machine. He loves Hyde Street, and this advertisement and Hyde Street number 6 or 4? I can't remember, but it has an advertisement for all the different cereals, and they turned them into covers. And so Nate,
That's so cool.
yeah, Nate was quick on the draw, and
See, a lot of people don't understand the vintage cereal boxes, the Halloween boxes like sell. Like you should go like on eBay, Brian, and type in like the General Mills vintage Halloween boxes.
So when Nate messaged me that he had this, right, the original art, I was like, oh, I understand why you can't go to San Diego now. But he said he's going to try to make it next year.
yeah, I don't think he'll miss it next year. Here you go, Hood.
Yeah, it's sorted by highest. Let's see
okay.
what the. Oh, you need to put vintage.
Vintage. Yeah, people love the stuff.
We're going to see the biggest like money laundering.
See the old ones like Yummy Mummy that they don't make anymore.
$250. That's from 1987.
Wow.
40
there's
bucks
a lot.
from 1990. Yeah, just look at this one. 1987 Count Chocula box sealed art pulled variant. What is this? I think we talked about this on the Market Report one time when it originally sold.
Graded cereal?
I don't think
That's
it's
tight.
Yeah, it is graded. Yeah, CAS.
That's crazy. Wow.
80.
What a
Dude, look
time
at
to
that
be
cover,
alive in
man.
collectibles. They'll grade anything, even your box of cereal.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this because this was recalled, and
I wonder what because of the fangs.
yeah,
What
no,
the
because it
fuck?
was what's his name's likeness.
Oh, Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, if I remember
Oh,
correctly. Yeah.
wow.
Let me see what he says here.
If anyone still has a sealed box of the milk bones, you might as well grade them now.
No,
Bela Lugosi.
it says here, this box
Oh,
features the
wow.
original Bela Lugosi inspired Dracula artwork that caused controversy upon its release due to a necklace resembling the Star of David. In response to public concern, General Mills quickly pulled this version from the shelves and replaced it with making surviving examples like this extremely collectible. That is nuts,
Because
dude.
he has a Star of David on his neck? That's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
look.
Yeah,
Wow. Racist.
right?
Man.
Racist. Yeah. There's even more. Look at them all. So I want. There's the Cereal Box comics, right? Shout out to Brian Wood, who's always into those Paul Green.
Oh yeah, Paul Green's the
Cereal
shit,
Box.
bro. He always drops some shits at New York Comic Con, dude.
I wish he was there.
Dude, I had one of those Jason Edmiston, the purple he did the mummy from the Frankenstein.
Yeah.
The serial Frankenstein. It was like the little resin statue. I had one of those and I sold it a couple years ago. I kind of wish I didn't.
I wish Brian hadn't clicked on Paul Green's.
Look at the
page.
lemon heads one. Oh, I have
Good.
this one.
I've
I
got
bought this one.
A buddy of mine here has a full case of Paul Green boxes that he's been trying to offload on me forever.
Buy them because I want them too. I only have the hot
I'll hit
tamales
him up,
one.
see if he still has them.
I want the
but-
Kool-Aid. I want all of these. Brian Wood,
Yeah,
why didn't I listen to you back then?
Bro, they're all amazing. Like if Campbell had a little brother, like
Yeah.
it's Paul Green, you know?
There's twins, Paul Green and John Royal.
Oh, that's right. I think Paul Green is a little bit better than John Royal.
I
man.
agree. I agree. I love them both, but I think Paul Green has his own style that stands out more than John Royal.
And Paul Green, he's smart about it. He makes his shit very limited, man. Like some of these books are like $200, you know.
Look at that
God,
Kool-Aid
all of them are, bro. Go get a Reese's Pieces right now, bro.
I love hot tamales. That one's great.
Those are great. Those are fun.
Mamacita.
The lemon heads. Look at that lemon head. Oh my god.
Oh god.
M&M's called Z and Z.
Good lord.
Planters peanut. Cookie dough.
Dang, I should have gotten Munchies food besides just that.
Dude, we're gonna have a mama overload, bro. See, those books just make you happy, dude. You know?
I agree,
You
dude.
throw them in front of a serial killer, like, you know what? I don't feel like killing anybody right
So
now.
guess how much all 8 of those sold for? There was 10 of them. I'm sorry, there was 10 of them.
$200.
$250. May
Oh, okay.
23rd. Not bad. I'd pay $25 a
bad.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm all
You could
for that.
you could easily grade them all.
Yes, you can.
I'm telling you, everybody needs to. And if you didn't listen to me about crypto, the Supergirl, I think the Woman of Tomorrow, that first issue, that's already starting to fly on eBay, man.
So are we talking Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Shout out to Vaughn Gorman.
Kryptonium.
By the way, Vaughn Gorman is who did these covers, you guys. So when Nate gets back next week, we'll definitely have him show us these. But
that's
congratulations on that. And you guys get any cool pickups before we get into FOC that you may have picked
Oh wait,
up this week?
I have a video.
Ooh.
Let me show-
By the way,
let me
great
sh-
pictures from your last show, man. Holy cow.
Oh yeah, that was the photographer that did our first films or photo shots and stuff like that whenever I joined the band. All right, I know Brian has probably already seen this, but I don't have the card yet in hand, but I want to go ahead and share it.
This is cool.
Jesus. Needed to get something for you there.
Make it biggie.
Hey, that's what she said.
If you hover over it, should have a big box.
Marco Luciano to 99 went to San Fran.
It doesn't get a full size.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That was Torgy. Torgy.
The hell?
What is that? What is it? For Ellie?
Yeah.
Use your scroll wheel and make it bigger, E.
That is an insane.
Did you win that, Yee?
Yeah, so I got that in a break. So it's a 1-of-1 Corbin Carroll from Topps Inception. The silver signings signature set. And
Damn,
so
dude.
I hit the 1-of-1, and so it's a gold signature, and then there's an inscription on it that says snake bites.
Whoa,
Such a cool
that's
card, dude.
sick.
Yeah. So
Do you
so
have
I
a
hit that in
picture of it?
break. Oh wait, let me see if I got the
Yeah, bring up a picture. I want to see the picture, bro.
Like, why am I not surprised Ye fucking won that shit?
Right?
You know what I mean?
It
Like,
does.
That's
Let's see.
awesome.
Oh yeah, let me get access to my Google Drive real quick because my photos should be in there.
like I've seen Ye over the years just win like stuff like giveaways and stuff, and the winner is Ye. He's just like, well,
Yeah, that was fun. That's why breaks are so much fun right there. You never know.
Right, because I didn't want to pay for what was it? Like I didn't want to pay for a box of Topps Inception itself, and so I was like, let me just jump into a break or two or whatever.
That's so
And then
How many spots did you get in that break? Just one spot, or?
So I bought that. I bought like $200 or $300 worth of teams probably in that break. So yeah, it definitely helped like hitting like something big like that.
what do you think that card goes for, man?
I see. I think 2K is a fair price to ask for it, but
That's great.
Put that sucker
Yes,
up there as soon as you get it, E. Put it up.
Yeah,
Take the money, dude.
that's the plan. Yeah. Let's see.
And I'm a Corbin
I think I
Carroll
seen it.
fan. Take the money. It's not
Right.
a rookie.
And then yeah, in the video and stuff like that, they were saying like, oh, you should probably hit up Corbin Carroll to see if he's interested in it or whatever, blah blah blah. And I was just like kind of like, like that doesn't seem like oh wait. Let me just text it.
Like,
to the
call,
group chat.
hey Corbin, I got a card. You want it?
Well, because he's a giant card collector, right? And he
Yeah,
rips
he's a
boxes
huge
all the
card
time.
collector. Yeah, you should ask him if he
that's-
wants it.
Yes, yeah. So they told me they're like, if you're looking to move it, you should probably hit him up on like Instagram or whatever, blah blah blah. And I was just like, kind of like, I don't know if I like if that's
Right?
like
He'd probably
really worth
try
it
and
for-
lowball you, dude.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple
Okay.
of autographed baseballs and a bat. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would probably end up being like a jersey or something like
Yeah.
that, and then like. so
hey,
I was just, like,
bullshit!
kinda-
Those jerseys ain't worth nothing. Got
Tell
one
him-
cat.
A bat and a
You
jersey.
tell him to
yeah.
tell him to autograph a $2,500 check.
All right.
Yeah, dude,
That's
sell it
good.
as fast as you can. And don't be like me and my buddy who like sat on a dual auto redemption of Mac Jones and Najee Harris.
Oh,
So,
Mm. All right, but here's the card.
Look at that.
oh, dude, that's great, dude.
Yeah, and like I don't want to grade it because it's a thicker card, right? So
Just
at
sell
best,
it. Put it up.
yeah. So I'm
2K
just
or
gonna
best
sell it
offer.
the way it is. Yeah, because I feel like if I grade it and then like it hit 9 or 10 or whatever, then I have to ask for more.
That's a picture
So-
you put on eBay, dude. Right there.
And it's
Yeah,
the
there's like-
perfect timing. All-Star Break 2 coming up.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna list it right before. I mean, like I should be getting it this weekend. So
Bro, those motherfuckers, like if I had won that, I probably would have had a heart attack. They made it seem like somebody won $1 million, bro. They're like, oh my god, fuck.
I mean, like,
shit.
I bought Arizona because this is a 2024 product. So I was like, in all reality, I was really chasing a Jordan Lawler rookie card, and I mean this is a Corbin Carroll second year, which is not a bad.
And they
You know,
went to
he's
the
still young,
World
too.
Series that year too. So
Yeah, so
that's
I mean,
the
it's
reason
not a
that
bad.
Snake's alive.
Yeah.
So
That's
real quick, you need to put this up and not
Mhm.
do what Clutch says, and don't take low ball offers like I got on this Josh Jacobs 1-of-1 black
God.
finite rookie auto. This is Josh Jacobs' best card in history. No card he has comes anywhere close to this. It's his rookie 1-of-1 black color match auto 1-of-1 that I put up for 10K on eBay. And a guy hit me up and said, lowest? And I said, make an offer. And he said 300.
I'll give you $300 and 1 penny.
Fucking motherfucker.
I think I already offered that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to come in another penny above.
I blocked him.
So he didn't even message you and say, my bad, like I meant to say 3,000 instead of 300. It was just 300.
I put add another 0 to it and we can start talking.
Oh. Okay.
And he said no thanks, and I hit block.
I say he wasn't serious anyway, so
it makes me think of that Lethal Weapon with Mel Gibson. He goes, "How much for the drugs?" He goes, 100. And he goes, "Okay, hold on." And he's counting the money, right? And they go, "Hey," and he goes, hold on. You're messing my count." And he goes, 100,000. Thought it was $100.
Yeah, dude. All right, pickups. Ye just destroyed all of us. Any of you guys got any pickups? No worries if you don't.
I got a few things. Anyone else wants to go?
Let's see it.
Oh, clutch.
Let's see it.
So there's one thing I can't show, in which is part of I'm doing an eBay live on Monday. Is I picked up some of the first graded PSA comics. So I'm doing a PSA graded comic show on Monday at 6 p.m.
Oh my God.
So what do you got there, bud? You got something? You got a
No, I'm gonna show your PSA comics, bro.
No, I thought James had, so I was like, oh, James, did you go in already too?
No.
I was gonna be so excited, dude, because I want to see more. So I got those, but this let me put my other camera up. So when I popped up earlier on the stream, it was because
while you're putting your other camera up, this is
I haven't told anybody yet. Oh, there's that stream, yeah, dude.
So let me share the link for everybody. Go and bookmark this link, you guys.
Yeah. So I got some Invincible books done for that thing specifically, so I'm excited to show you guys. Very cool. But I haven't told anybody about this. I don't know when it's technically able to go on sale, but I literally just got delivered, an hour ago, and I want to show you guys I want you guys to be the first people to see this with me at the same time.
Ooh, nice. Ooh. Oh, I know what these are.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I know what these are.
Oh my God.
Speaking of our boy Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That looks sick.
Bro, that's not funny.
Pete
dude.
Carroll Speed Racer cover, you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's the print run is just 120. I think it's 120 or 125 trade dress. I didn't do any foils because the price didn't make sense to me at the time. But
so he said he didn't do any foils because it didn't make sense at the time.
He just dropped a hammer.
Yeah. So I didn't do foils.
Cut it.
But I did do metals.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
I love the tire tracks behind him.
Careful.
Thanks, Jim. So this literally just came in. So we're gonna see all this for the first time too.
Fire.
Everybody's saying, drop a link. Where can I buy it?
I don't even know when I can sell it, because I think Mad Cave said like some could be sold at San Diego, but I don't know if mine fell into the
oh wow.
Into the
dude, that's badass. Dude.
Get that.
That's sick.
Dude, those tire tracks. How do they look? Are they all individually bagged too?
They're all individually bagged.
Good on them. That's awesome.
I don't have to touch anything. They're just done.
That's no fingerprints. That's huge. Great job, Mad Cave.
I mean, fingerprints from whoever is at the factory doing it, probably, but
yeah.
Or hopefully they're in gloves and stuff, but that's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So then
look at those.
Yeah, so the metals, virgin metals, and then the trade dress. That's awesome. And they put the Speed Racer 67 logo up in there because it's an homage to that. And then I'll let you guys know too now, since everyone's here, is that we're also doing a Racer X #1 that Pete did the cover for as well. So, and it's like a mirror image of this one. So, yeah,
that's sick, bro. That's sick, dude.
This is sick.
That is sick.
Hell yeah.
Oh, speaking of sick, has Pete sold the OA for Something That's Killed in the Children cover? Your cover?
I
Did
believe
you
he
buy it?
has.
He has sold it?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's also sold. I hit him up the other day, and he also sold the art for the Battle Beast too. So.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Private sell or private buyer then, I'm guessing?
Yeah. One of the guys that I mean, somebody either hit him up or someone who's been in his circle for a while. So
make sure you guys
Makes
are
sense.
following Pete on IG. It's the Art of Carol. He's out of the UK. He's one of the best artists in comics now. Shout out to Clutch for making that happen. But he's one of the best artists in the
guys for
game.
making that happen. You guys are the one who like showed this guy off on a show, and I was like, we should do something with this.
No,
guy.
it was Bryan that found him.
Yeah,
Look
dude.
at that. Oh my gosh, man. There's the Battle Beast. Such a great cover. Did you talk to him? Did you what was his thoughts when he first saw the book? Was he stoked?
Oh, dude, he said he was like over the moon because I sent him like a really good amount too. I don't think he was prepared for, and because I also sent him this and the Exquisite Corpses at the same time, so like he got to see his first two books in the same like opening, like really really cool. So, and I'll have after Comic-Con, I'll ship him a new batch of all the. He's gonna have a couple big boxes because there's so many books that we've got for the show. So, yeah.
Yeah, and he's all traditional acrylics, right? Is it acrylics or
it's acrylics? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Yeah, next level.
Yeah, so good, so good.
So he's
When
gonna be.
He sent me some sketches of something else we're working on right now, and I was like, I showed it to you, Brian. I was like, bro, this is.
Yeah, I agree.
Hercules.
Yeah. In a major way, like
yeah.
I'm telling you. Anyways, okay, so anybody else got any pickups? James, Hood, John?
I got a few things. I mean,
Let's see
nothing
'em.
outrageous, but
I always like the
finally,
pickups, bro.
I've been tracking down the Warriors movie adaptation.
Oh yeah. There you go.
So my boy Jeff from
Dynamic Force,
Dynamite, Dynamic Forces. He hooked me up. I have he sent me the whole run, but this is the cover I'm always looking for, and he wound up getting me two. It's ridiculously hard cover to find. I think the whole series is ridiculously hard to find. So I finally got that. Then I picked this up for my LCS.
Oh, nice. Number one book on the hot 10 last night.
Yes. And this book I was telling you the other day, I don't know if you saw it in the chat. It gives me that Wolfman number 16 that Image put out back in 2009, the Dale Keown cover.
Yep.
It has that vibe to it. So
it totally does.
That's why I actually grabbed it. I didn't know it was going to be what it is now, but then of course we got our boy Mark Spears. I picked up his Aquaman book, which was just killer.
Dude, those are
and I'm not even
good signed.
Yeah, I'm not even an Aquaman, like a DC guy, and I had to get these. So good. And then we were talking about like these TitleWave books. This is not a TitleWave book, but I thought it was hilarious.
Yes, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's the Married with Children as Peg wearing Al's jersey.
Bro.
And that's the infamous Biggins magazine.
Every
really cool
day.
shirt too, numbered to 40. So
every day after school in high school and junior high, we would come home and watch Saved by the Bell and Married with Children every day. Oh,
and I got a little original art from 2010 when he was doing Dangerous Divas for Marvel. So got some of his original art again to add to my collection.
That's awesome, dude. Well, he just, speaking of Mark, he today did, I believe, the Daytona card shop Arkham Asylum Comics was today, which is really cool. He had a special variant that I think was there. I haven't.
You see what those books they're up on eBay for?
No.
They got a guy has. You know how he puts when he signs the book for the first time, he puts first.
Yeah.
He signed one first. The guy put it up on eBay right now for $2,000.
So is it?
And then
Oh, there it is.
then there's
Look,
another
yeah.
one up there for $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen two sell on whatnot today before you went on for around $525 to $50.
Dude, that's sick, dude.
They only sold
That
50
book-
of them, so there's only 50 in the wild right now, supposedly.
Yeah, and I think the guy was telling me it was one per customer at the store signing. They dropped at $200. So to make $550 on it on whatnot same day, wasn't
good.
I guess a bad turnaround.
Pretty great.
What do you mean? I don't think it's a bad turnaround. That's a $300 clip.
Well, it all depends on how you got there. Like if you live there and that's great, but if you're one of
I
these
get
guys
you.
that travel there and it's a whole expense,
Yeah.
then it's paying for the trip.
I'll be honest, $200 right out the gate is a lot of money, but it is a 1 in 50. Or
It is a
1 in-
great cover.
Is it 1 in 50
I
or
love
1 in
the
99? Can't remember.
I love the he signs on the mirror with the reflection there.
Yeah. And I love this cover also because it's Igor and he's holding up the mirror to show the bride her new haircut. For those of you guys that don't know.
So
it's awesome.
I love that haircut.
Well, he did I think another variant that's pictured on the back of the book. It's an exclusive from him directly of her. It's an actual picture.
Yeah.
The cover is all her with the new haircut. So
Yeah. Look how good that his logo looks, you guys.
yeah, I'm glad he does that, man. That looks so cool that he's doing it directly from himself like that.
Damn. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Hood, you
I
picked
got
up
some.
Yeah, you picked up a Panosian book that you were showing before the show. That
No,
you gotta show.
I've had that, but let me show you. Let me show you what my good man John sent me. 86 Mets, Game 6.
Right.
The ball behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. The greatest game ever played. And then he on top of that, he sent me 1969 NLCS Game 3 and Nolan Ryan. I looked it up. Nolan Ryan pitched.
Wow.
And he had a couple of hits. He had a couple of base hits.
Wow.
That's his is that his rookie year or second year with the Mets?
It's his rookie year.
68
So there you go.
was his rookie year.
68?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's his first time getting to the World Series. So they were en route.
National Series,
Yeah.
National League Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came up as an 18-year-old,
Yep.
right? So he was 19 in 1969. And then John sent me the 69 yearbook of the Amazings.
Is
The
Nolan
Amazings.
in there? Can you show us Nolan how young he is? I love that
Yeah, he's in there.
71 Nolan card. The 69 Nolan card is amazing too.
They didn't fuss over him too much because he was really kind of an unknown still.
And they
So
traded
it's
him
not like a
3 years later.
Yeah,
after he came up.
stupidest thing they ever did. I don't think they knew though. They had Tom Seaver though. How would they figure that was
Four
going to be a
teams
big?
traded him. So look at that.
Yeah. He's a kid there.
Went for play for what? Another 40 years? 69 to
Yep.
90 something. So
And he retired throwing 100.
Well,
Not 40 years, 20
guns,
years.
they say Nolan Ryan
25
was throwing
years.
like 112 miles an hour with the new clocks they have.
Dude, listen to this. He was on
59
the
innings, too.
67 Mets team card as well. Did you guys know that?
Huh?
Yes. Bryan in the chat says he was on the 67 Mets team card. We got to look that up. Because I'm going to buy that card. So 1967 Topps Mets team card.
Is he named on the back of the card?
Oh,
Because
what
they
a
usually
beautiful
itemize.
card. Oh, what a gorgeous freaking card. You can't really tell it's him on there, but if he's on there, that's a gorgeous
I have that
card.
card. Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
So that's his first appearance.
That is. Yeah, 100%.
His tops first.
Look how young he was, dude. That's
What
a
a
fake
baby.
card. That's not a real card, but
Yeah, they made
No.
it. Yeah. That is cool. Yeah.
Damn, look how young he was. And then they traded him, the Angels. The new team.
The year he had in 73 pitching for the Angels. Bro.
Look at the pitchers they had on 68. They had a second year Seaver, a rookie Kuzman, and a rookie Nolan Ryan.
Kuzman, Gary Gentry.
Oh my God, dude.
See, go back up, Brian. The black border. Can you see it?
71. That's my favorite Nolan Ryan card right there.
Yeah, that's the best Nolan Ryan card.
Yeah, I agree. The 71. Awesome. So many good Nolan Ryan cards. Speaking of that, I've put together about a monster box of baseball cards from the 70s, actually the 50s, all the way up to current day. Nothing but major names, major rookies: Canseco, McGuire, Cal Ripken, Ozzie Smith, all the 80s rookies you can think of, most of the 70s rookies you can think of, all the 90s rookies you can think of, like the Hall of Fame guys, Mo Vaughn. I got some cool Mo Vaughn rookies, and then all the new stuff, Bobby Witt, Cal. I have a bunch of Cal Raleigh stuff I'll be selling. That'll be this upcoming Monday night. So I finally got those cards together. They'll all be raw, and they'll all be starting anywhere from $3 to $10 start. So, it'll be a lot of fun. All right, James, what do you got, brother? You got anything good?
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I showed you all my good stuff last time I was on.
I know.
I got a bunch of. I did buy a bunch of stuff today that I'll have in for next time, though.
All right. Before we end the show, I want to do a quick run over of FOC this week. Shout out to our boy Billy over Economics and Comics, who always does a great job putting up all the books. You guys can go get your FOC books over at economicsandcomics.com. You've got the Absolute Green Lantern. I love that cover right there. That's a good cover. I'm looking forward to seeing the Green Lantern in Superman. I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow morning. Look at this Tulaski cover right here. This is gorgeous.
That's really cool.
Right? That Tiger, Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. That's a new character right there. That's a decent one too. Cassandra Cain with the city in the background. They're doing another facsimile and another foil of the Harley Quinn #1, Alex Ross. But for this one, you can get the Harley Superpowers figure, which is kind of cool. I love those.
That's awesome.
I love how they put the little fake Lionel Playworld or toy.
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us, thank you.
Yeah.
And then there's the blind bag, of course. There's also a sketch cover for the Harley Quinn that's going to be really, really, if the quality of that's really good, artists are going to be picking that up by the dozen. Ooh, look at this. Actually, you know what? I always forget. I forgot the last two times. We need to go check in on our boy Lefteros first. This is the way we start this. All right. Shout out to our boy Lefteros. I think he talks about this cover. Yeah, look at that. All right, here we go. Batman #1 polybagged variant that contains one of 12 foils, including that one, I guess.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, real quick one. Have we talked about how the fact that this Batman logo looks like the Nightwing logo yet?
Yes, and it's stupid.
I mean, do we think that it's going to be
yes
as Batman, right?
100%, 1000%.
Why else would they use that color too?
If that's the case, you know what? I'll tell you what. How about this one? I just thought about it. To be honest, if that's the case, if it is Grayson, I'm not going to hate it. If it's not Grayson, I'm going to hate it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I want the switch up. Something just fresh.
Yeah.
Although when does that anime, the Kyle Higgins Batman stuff come out?
I'm not sure. Is that the Damian and Grayson one?
It's the one where it's like the special agent Batman or whatever. It's like a anime style superhero.
I haven't seen it yet. I forget about that
Power
one.
Ranger thing.
Yeah.
If it is Grayson, if it is Grayson as Batman, I'm definitely gonna say this is the Big Bang Theory comic storyline.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they talked about it on the show or whatever. That
Well,
like
that's
of
my
Robin.
favorite. Some of my favorite stories are where Grayson takes over the cowl. The Prodigal storyline is amazing. The Grant Morrison a storyline with Damian and him as Batman and Robin is amazing. And there's a book that's going to blow up that I've sold a couple of copies of on my live sales. And there's a Wonder Woman book where Batman is missing and the Joker's going wild, and Wonder Woman gets Dick to put on the cowl to freak out Joker and make the Joker think that Batman's still around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's a George Perez book, maybe, but that'll blow up. There's that Birds of Prey 24 cover. That's beautiful. Kyung M. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Beautiful Fantastic Four cover by Wesley Burt. It is the Shala Ball depiction, but it's still a great cover. Her riding on like the sun, like particles or the space dust. That's really cool. Magic number 8, Gerald Perel cover.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. Wow. Mortal Thor number 1 by Gleason. Holy shit. I like that one. I usually don't like the Gleason covers as much, but I love the blue behind that.
I can't wait to see the second print variant colors.
Yeah.
I think that one being a foil is going to be really good, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, it is foil? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a new...
Then we might not see that full rainbow.
They killed off Thor, right? And he's coming back in this or something? Don't they kill off Thor in the end of the Alex Ross run? Here's Spider-Man and Wolverine number 4 by Kari Andrews. This is my favorite Kari Andrews because the pose is a little crazy on both of them, but Kari Andrews is a great... He's got that 90s style to him. First appearance of a character called Dread Shadow. Ultimates number 15. First appearance and cover of the Earth 6160 Chong-Chi.
Oh, that's cool. It's on issue 15.
Yeah. I like that depiction of whenever they do the yellow dragon spirit behind the character.
No.
And then the Campbell variants, you've got the Daredevil, the Magic one coming out. So there's a ton of those. All right. That's not a bad I love the coloring on that. Red Skull. Bring on the bad guys, Red Skull. Look at this Andrea Sorrentino cover. Holy cow.
That's creepy. I like that. That's good.
With the
That
one
logo
eye.
on there is red too. That's great.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it does. There's a Mikado one too.
Wow,
that's
that
creepy
one looks
too.
good.
They're both good. I love how they've given like Red Skull like that Benito Mussolini style like pose that he does.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Oh, look at the Bermejo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've been grabbing all those covers by him.
Damn, that's
They all
good.
look good.
Yeah.
All of them look good.
Cheetah. Ji-Hung Lee foil. That's interesting. There's the Daredevil. There, we talked about this when they first announced it. The 880 facsimile.
Hooray!
Yeah. Yep. Dick Tracy. Ooh, that's crazy. That's the Don't Run with Scissors number 3. Don't forget your briefcase. Mad Cave. Cruel Universe number 2. Cruel Universe 2 number 1. It's Bermejo gold foil. Bermejo's so good on those too. Tom Fowler. That's creepy. The Eddie Brock Carnage number 7. I got Alien Carnage Baby. Event Horizon.
So gross.
Do you guys remember Event Horizon, the movie? You guys seen it? So good.
I loved it.
Oh my god, dude, that
So
movie blew me
crazy at the
away.
end, man. Shit.
That's gonna be excellent. Fantastic Four, number 2. What If Disney?
You see that FF Rivals?
This one right here.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a connecting variant.
It's all right. Yeah. It's all right.
That Rose Besh is really good. Look at that. Holy cow, that's good.
I like that. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is excellent. Scotty Young.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's kind of cool, that Fortress cover. Ghostbusters Dead Man's Chest. I like the Gotcha Man stuff. Well, here we go. G.I. Joe. Real American Hero 319. X-Men, giant size X-Men number 2 spoiler variant. That looks interesting.
Hey, our issue is 319, isn't it?
318.
318.
318.
Got a couple variants we're gonna check out. I like this right here. Cool cover.
Mama.
Herculoids. There's a Campbell.
That damn dog.
All right, Mega Man. Zero Timelines one shot from Udon.
He was breaking the silence.
Right.
Miles
Oops.
Morales. Monkey Meat. Mothra, that's a cool cover. Nemesis. Ooh, what's this? Love me some homage to Uncle Sam covers.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like a Wizard of
Get
Oz.
off my lawn.
It's like a look at this cover. That actually looks interesting.
Isn't that a
Peter Pan, Wizard of Oz stuff? I don't know. Never War, so it's Peter Pan.
Never heard of it. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this the one that? Hold on, scroll. Who's that by? Who's the? I thought I heard about this. It was like, isn't it's
Thunder Comics? Thunder Comics.
Huh? No, I hadn't heard about this one.
Dorothy reunites with the Scarecrow at the Tin Man's tomb, only to discover that everything in Oz is not as it seems. And it looks like it says here, the wizard, now donning the armor of supposedly deceased Tin Man, claims the lion murdered their friend, but with darker truth lurks beneath. Meanwhile, Peter Pan and Hook form an uneasy alliance aboard the Jolly Roger, encountering Tiger Lily and her flying shark canoe warriors as they search for a kidnapped Tinkerbell. That sounds crazy, dude.
They have the Red King and the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
A big old mix up of stuff.
Is that covered? Is that covered not a homage to like Indiana Jones?
Yeah, it's like a Drew Struzan.
Looks like a homage to
Yeah.
the Hook movie that came out
Maybe.
with Robin Williams. and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That same poster artist. What's his name?
Drew Struzan.
There you go. Ooh, look at this Ben Harvey. Ooh.
That's great.
Yeah.
Mama.
it is. Yes, sir. That's killer. Red Sonja, Army of Darkness, Bjorn Barons, Tim Seeley. Ooh, what's that? That's beautiful. I gotta check out. I'm waiting for this to get to issue number 6, and I'll check it out. The Resurrection Man series. Return to Skull Island number 2. That looks dope. Look at this. That's badass. Ooh. Romanus Magicae.
We got a Bryan cover.
Yes, you do. Couple of them. Silverhawks, number 6. Spawn, Black Ritual Book of Nyx, number 4 of 7. There's the Spider-Man Wolverine stuff. Umbrella Academy. There's the Thor stuff. There's a J. Scott Campbell of that. Oh, look at this Perillo. We talked about this. Some people like it, some people don't because it looks too human, but I think it's a good cover.
It's cool.
Will Arnold sign that?
Yeah. While he's still alive. Well, that's a good one right there by Jay Lee. What's that? Ooh, I've never seen this Spears one. I don't remember this one.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you know about that one, John?
Yeah.
That one's pretty good, man.
That's coming in all kinds of ways. Virgin, foil, different
okay.
variations of colors.
Yeah, there we go.
It looks hot though. It does
does.
look good.
The red.
I think there may even be a medal of that too.
Oh, okay.
Toxic
It's like
Avenger.
limited to 15.
The movie photo.
Nice.
This movie's gonna be crazy.
That's my mother-in-law right there, bro.
Will she sign that cover?
No comment, man.
All right, another great Jay Gonzo cover on FOC this week for Uncle Scrooge, number 1. It's a great Jay Gonzo cover. He's really good at design. Really good at cover design. Vampirella, Perillo, Chatzudis. Look at
Mama.
this Chatzudis. Holy moly.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
More Perillo. That's a cool cover for World Tree 16. That's a cool cover too. Walking Dead Deluxe. X-Men J. Scott Campbell. And for variant wise, I don't think there's anything super crazy. There's the Bermejo second printing that we knew was coming out of that.
Mm-hmm. That's
awesome.
What is it? Just a virgin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
You sound
Second printing Virgin.
super excited about that.
This is one of the blind bag covers that I really like. This is Art Germ. I think that's a cool Batman.
That's good.
Yeah. You got a 1 in 25 design of Rian Gonzalez for that Birds of Prey. You got the 1 in 25 second print Virgin. So they're going to be doing 1 in 25 second print Virgins and all these. That's so good. I would buy that as a print. Get it framed.
Yeah, that's sweet.
The Red Skull is a Ramita Jr. 1 in 25 black and white of Cap. Pass.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah. It's kind of rough. J. Scott Campbell on the 1 in 100, which is just the Virgin. The Carnage. He did a Carnage cover? Oh, cover missing. For his stuff. That's kind of weird. 1 in 50 of the Rose Besh Virgin. Just by the trade. Okay, here we go. 1 in 10 Roadblock. That's
So
good. Yeah.
So good.
You know, I like the Striker better with the camo.
Yeah. The Stalker, you mean?
The Stalker, excuse me.
Yeah.
Stalker.
I think they're both really good.
Oh man, I'd love to see a Tiger Force one.
Oh
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know, I wonder why they've never done variants like that. You know, when the original toy line came out, and they went into like the Tiger Force or
Python
even the
Patrol.
Night Force.
Yeah, Night Force.
How come they've never done optional variant covers just with that stuff? I've never really seen that used
Never
before.
say never, my friend.
Well, I'm just saying, and you know, up to this point. Maybe Clutch has
125.
maybe Clutch has already got the wheels going on it now.
And I got to do it now. We just said it. We put it into motion, so now no one can take. We're officially doing a Tiger Force variant, so no one can take that.
That's why I said it, dude. Never say
Done.
never. Done.
Python Patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah, Python.
Got those Lilith covers coming out. Got a lot of booby books and booty books. Mad Love, cosplay. Okay, this 1 in 25 miles, number 36, is awesome. Stefano Caselli. It's a great cover.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Wondering if the story is trash on these books because I'm gonna be honest. I forget that they're even out there until you show me like a really good looking cover.
I don't read any of these, but G.I. Joe, any more Transformers, Ghost Machine. There's very few books I read out of the big ones anymore.
Did you guys see the first 99 CGC graded
On the Ultimate Fallout?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mark Spears Metal Silverhawks. Yeah, I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah,
sure.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
But weren't people picking apart that they saw some like color breaks and stuff on there too?
Oh
on the
yeah,
covers?
absolutely.
I didn't see any of the real close looks or anything.
Yeah, on the bottom right hand corner, I saw it.
Do you have the link for that? Put the link. If you have the link for it, I'll bring it.
No,
up.
I don't. I saw it on Instagram.
This is interesting. I mean,
Yeah, that
you
looks
can
cool.
just get the trade dress, but this is the 1 in 25 DeMeo. Simone DeMeo. That is good.
It's a nice. That would be a nice foil.
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. Incursion number 3. This is a really good Ultimates 1 in 25 for Ultimates number 15. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Chrissy Zulu, Uncle Scrooge, 1 in 25. Wait, who is that? No. Yeah. There you go. Jan Soletto, 1 in 10. There's a black and white of the Elias Chatzudas at 1 in 7. And second printing of the Rose Besh black and white, which is interesting. Let me take a quick look at this. This is our last one. Pass on that. I'd rather have the color. And that is FOC, and that is our show this week, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we've got a lot of crazy stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, dude.
Stop by, check us out, check out the sales, score some great books and some great product, and save some money on some major stuff that you might want to get and help us get to San Diego. Also, we have Stein Pack number 11 that dropped today. So unfortunately, they all sold out. So congratulations that everybody got in on it. They sold out in less than 5 hours. Stein is contacting everybody that got in. The first 72 people, I think, or 70 people, something like that. He's contacting, and if there's people that don't pay, he'll let the people know that had already put in for it, and he's got all the names and stuff and the timing. So congratulations to everybody that got in. Make sure you look for your messages and pay on those. And we should be opening those sometime in this upcoming week, live on air over the House of Stein. It might be Tuesday night after the industry show or Thursday night sometime. We have an industry show this Tuesday. It's going to be a fun show, you guys. We're going to be talking heavy about what it's like as a retailer setting up at San Diego Comic-Con with one of the biggest retailers in the game right now, and a really solid guy, Chris Rupp from Rupp's Comics, is going to be joining us. Hopefully, looks like he's online, and that'll be Tuesday night, and then we'll be back for one more Wednesday night show, where you might want to check it out. I'm just saying, there's always a chance, so you might want to check it out. And then Thursday night, we'll have a couple of eBay live sales. Friday night, one final Hot 10 show. And then Saturday night, our final Modern Comic Mayhem until San Diego Comic-Con. Thanks for everybody that hung out with us. Thank you for every one of you guys that hung out with us live tonight and that hang out with us live every night. Shout out to everybody that catches us on the replay. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out the members only if you want to check out some really cool members only content. I've been doing these things where I drop members only, like sometimes 2 to 3 hour episodes. Sometimes we'll do it live and just let people come in and get their thoughts on, drama segments. I'll go over comment reviews. I'll EFAP other videos that I think are interesting. You guys can find those on the members only section. And keep your eyes open, you guys, over the next probably month. There's a lot of stuff coming, including some special stuff from some people on panel here. So that being said, I'll see you guys soon. Much love. Love you guys.
Bye.
Peace.